What's going on YouTube? This is Daybreak748 and today I'm bringing you guys another action figure review, and today we'll be taking a look at none other than Joker from the Batman Arkham Asylum PlayArts Kai line. Now, as you guys can clearly see, I have Joker posed with his chattering teeth set, I guess. And it looks pretty awesome. But before we actually get into the figure review, let's take a look at the packaging. The packaging is pretty standard for the older PlayArts Kai line. The newer ones has that opening flop, I don't know what you call it, but the opening, it pretty much opens in the front. And in the front, the actual front, there's like a lid, has a picture of the figure. You open it up and you see the display window, and it looks a lot better. But these are the older ones, so it just comes in the open screen display piece right here. Joker is actually number 2, and as you guys can see, it's pretty standard. This box is blue, while Harley Quinn's was purple, and Batman's was, I think it was purple as well, to be honest, but I could be mistaken. On this side of the box, we have a awesome posed Joker figure right there, as you guys can clearly see, with the background of Gotham City or Arkham Asylum. It looks like Gotham City. On the back here, you have all the different poses you can get Joker in. This one, obviously, it's gonna be a little bit harder because of the way his foot is. His feet are lined up. That's gonna be pretty difficult to do without a stand. That's doable. That's doable. And the other figure for this volume is number 1, Batman, and this is not the one that I reviewed. It's actually the non-armored version. So I have not picked up that one yet. If you guys want me to, please comment down below and I'll do my best to get it, and then I'll review it for you guys. On this side, you have a standard just background of Arkham City or whatever it may be, and that's that. Now, before we get into the actual figure, let's talk about some of the accessories that Joker comes with. Joker comes with this trigger finger hand, which is obviously for a gun, and you'll see the gun in a couple of seconds. You have this closed-fisted hand right there. Great sculpting. You can see his knuckles, and looks like his you can see the glove that Joker's wearing, and you can see his knuckles shining through, I guess, and it looks pretty good. Nicely done. You also, for that trigger finger hand, you get this awesome looking gun. It's like a revolver, I guess, but it's like a matte finish. It's like bronzish color here with black grip. Holds extremely well. I just don't like my Joker figures with guns, but you can have that option if you like it. The accessory that I do have him holding is this, like I said, this chattering mouthpiece. It does open and close, as you guys can see. This chattering teeth thing has some nice pearly whites. Pretty awesome. And that's it when it comes to Joker's accessories. Now, for the best part, here we go. Let's take a look at the infamous Joker himself. Now, my camera doesn't seem to want to focus. There we go. Now, as you guys can clearly see, great representation of Joker from the Arkham Asylum game. In Arkham City, he gets all messed up with the drugs that he does take to make himself super Joker, but yeah, I won't ruin it too much. But this is the version from Arkham Asylum. He's in his purple suit, looking snazzy. His shoes all sculpted. Even his pants, the lining of this is not paint, it's actually sculpted there. You can see that little flower, the corsage or whatever it's called, and it's nicely done right there. Let me see if I could zoom in right there for you. His bow tie is nice and bright neon green. His face is very wrinkly. You can see the different shades of green that they used for the hair. The darkness around his face makes him look a lot more sinister. I mean, overall, this guy is amazing. Let me just show you a quick 360 of this figure. So here is Joker's front, side, the back. Like I said, they were very meticulous when it comes to detail. They didn't need to put these parts in the back or even this sculpting right here, but they did. Even here, the shadings on all the bent marks for his jacket piece. Right here, there's another side view, and there you go. That is Joker. So I think it's already clear that when you get PlayArt's Kai figures, you're gonna get great sculpting and great paint job. Now let's take a look at the stress part of this review, and that is the articulation and the quality control issues. Now, Joker's head could only go up that far, and it's just due to the way the head is sculpted. It can look that down. The neck is on its own separate joint in there, which is actually quite nice for posing. For the shoulders, this part I'm really worried about, but we'll see. It doesn't seem to have that butterfly joint. Actually, it does. You can clearly see it. Actually, you guys might not be able to see it, but it does have a smaller butterfly joint. It's more of along the lines of the female butterfly joint. And it's just because Joker is a lot slender. So that's that. But these are all frozen, as you guys can see. I don't want to force it, but his arm can go out that far. It can rotate 360 because there's a ball joint in there. Yeah. There is a bicep swivel, but mine's, oh, come on. There's a bicep swivel right there, but mine's frozen. This one doesn't have a ratcheted elbow joint. Maybe it's because it's one of the earlier models. The hand, let me see. Well, there's a rotation here, as you guys can see, but the hand itself, unless mine is frozen, it should be a ball peg system, and which it is. Probably can't see that, but you can see that little ball joint. It's hard to see, but it's there. It's frozen on mine. Once again, frozen here, but same articulation on the other arm. Now, one gripe that I do have with this figure when it comes to articulation, yes, the quality control issues, they're a problem, but whatever, that we already know. But the way the jacket here is sculpted, this part right here is actually hard plastic. So he does have a diaphragm joint, but because it's this hard plastic piece, you guys can actually hear that too. It won't budge, so his upper body is very limited in what it can do. You can move the arms, and that's pretty much it. The top part of his body up until his neck is just a solid piece. It does have the articulation built in, but because of the material that they used, it's pretty limited. He does have a waist joint, as you guys can see. His legs can go out pretty far out. Double jointed, but this looks pretty ugly when you do the double joint system. So that's that. The feet is on the same ball joint, but it's pretty limited because of the sculpting of the shoes. So that's about it when it comes to articulation. Another slight gripe I have with this figure is the fact, let me see if I can get There we go. Look at his arms. That's the only gripe I really do have with this figure. His arms right here, even if I move them, ooh, you see? Not broken, guys, but as you guys can clearly see, I want to show you this. Come on. There, you see that? There's stress marks already building on this ball joint right here, and just be careful of that. And as you guys can clearly see, this is pretty frozen from where it's supposed to be. You just peg that right back in and it's fine. But the thing I was mentioning was that there's this gaping hole right here. There's this gaping hole when it comes to the shoulder piece, to the bicep, and the arm, the rest of the arm. So you have to kind of have it in a pose like this to make it look seamless. But if you do anything else, you lower it just a tad bit, you guys can clearly see that there's this weird looking gap there. So keep that in mind when you purchase this Joker figure. It's not that bad, but still, I wish they would have made this part a little bit more connected, or seem connected. But that's that. Other than that, I have no gripes about this figure. If you are a Batman Arkham Asylum fan, this is the perfect Joker for your display with your Batman. And it's also great to have him pose next to Harley Quinn, because he is her pudding, and it's pretty much, yeah, it's just, they need to be together. I usually have my Joker posed with that chattering teeth piece, and he's kind of standing weird, but whatever. That's that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the Batman Arkham Asylum figure reviews. Once I get more of these in, I will continue to do this. But after this, I will now be taking a look at the Iron Man line from the SH Figuarts. So please stay tuned for that. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos, commenting on them, and doing so many other things. And it just feels like home, you know? I'm sure some of you other YouTubers feel that way too. And I'm just so grateful for just all the friends that I've made on YouTube. And I hope I continue to make them. Make more friends, I should say. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for Iron Man, and this is Daybreak 748, and I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.